Okay. Now, suppose you are familiar with EDI now, and you need to study on a file. Okay. What you need to do is, first thing, please check if the file was previously submitted or not. We have to know it. Okay. We will check it from here. Sorry. This is our file where I'm keeping all this log, if the file was being submitted or not. See, there are many data here. What you are mostly interested is here. I don't know if you can see it clearly. It says LOD 400 latest revision, and beside it there is LOD 500 latest revision. And here you will see building name, level name, area, discipline, and everything. Okay. So suppose you are working in Pier 2 10 firefighting. This file. Did we study EDI for this one before? As per this log, yes, it was submitted with this transmittal number. Okay. Outgoing transmittal means our transmittal to TCGV. And then let's check if there is any incoming transmittal for this. Yes, incoming transmittal, this one. So if you find this one, most probably you will find many comments inside. First we have to check these comments. Okay. This is the first thing. Please do not blindly start implementing information. So first we are checking this if the file was previously submitted or not. Yeah, this is the same thing. And we fix them. We have to fix these comments first. And then here we go in implementing the information. Now with because long time back we sit and prepared this folder called EDI steps. Since each service, each discipline has different way to follow or sequence, okay, to implement information, we prepared this guide. Okay, let's open it. Also, I requested one sample from Mr. Victor. Okay, let's do it here. We will not be wasting time, so we will be fixing a real model here. Okay, so he gave us a HVAC model Pier 110, right? So if you open this link, you will see service names: chill water, drainage, firefighting, HVAC, and WSP. In each one you have subfolders: step 1, step 2, step 3. Just open and follow it. Okay. Since we are going to work on HVAC today, I'll open HVAC and try to follow it, please. Step 1 is to insert the parameters. Actually, you know, I already showed you we have some template files. Okay, so you can pass the step 1. Anyway, let me show you again. Here we are showing how you can transfer these parameters to the model. Mr. Jimmy, welcome back. Have a seat, better. It may take some time. You came on time, by the way. Let me pause it first. Now again, since Jimmy joined just now, we have a guide here. Let me show you in the PowerPoint again. We prepared some steps, EDI steps, with Vikash long time back. So when you open this, for each service, you'll find a folder. So when you go inside them, you'll find step 1, step 2, step 3. Just follow them. Okay. As I said, since we are going to make an example for HVAC today, I'm going inside HVAC. When I open step 1 and README file, it tells me how to transfer the parameters into the model. Okay. Now, the model that we are going to work on today is Pier 110 HVAC. Now, I need to understand if we submitted this file before or not first. Here one, oops, sorry. Here 110 H5. Let me check. Yes, we submitted this before, outgoing transmittal. And if I go to incoming transmittal, which we have two, I'll find some comments. Actually, I have to fix this first, okay? But these comments are mostly about missing items and placing families. So I will not show you this one here. That's why I'll jump this part, okay? We'll directly go to how to insert the data to the model. So suppose you finish this part. First you open and check all comments and fix them. Second thing, let me go here. Step 1, yeah. We already submitted this before, so I have all the parameters previously here. Let's check it. Let me click on one of them. Yeah, this part, this general part. As you see, we have all the data here previously inserted. Building name, tier 1, sector name 1.5, quantities and everything, BOQ codes and tag numbers, everything is here. No need to. All parameters are here. Now what we need to do is we need to check which items are missing, because after we submitted this file, most probably you studied again, you added some new items, so those items don't have any parameters now, don't have any information, sorry. So our schedule is here. Let's go to our schedule. For LOD 400 we use this one, EDI multi-category schedule. When we transfer this parameters from template files that I showed you, this schedule also comes automatically. So you don't need to create something new. Okay, everything comes automatically. Now these are the information that we inserted previously. When we check roughly, it seems everything is fine, but actually everything is not fine. There are some problems here because we put a filter here. Okay, if element ID, the filter condition is if element ID is greater than 0, then you can see some data here. But since you added some new items, their element IDs are basically 0, so you cannot see them here because of this filter. Okay, I don't know if this is clear for you or not. We are putting this filter, why? Because there are some items in the model which we don't tag, never, like insulation, like drain pans or supports. Okay, we are not tagging these items. That's why we leave their element IDs blank mostly, or make them 0. So we do not see any of these items in this schedule. Okay, to eliminate them, we make their element ID 0. That's why we have to put this filter here. Otherwise, you will see many blanks here. Okay. So when you add a new item, new duct, new equipment, since they don't have any information, their element ID is basically 0. So you cannot see that item also in this list. So what you need to do is first give an element ID to the item. Then you will see what's happening.
Element ID is different than date ID, right?
No, actually, we are talking about the same thing. It's the same thing actually. Actually, it has a Revit ID, but or element ID, same thing. But we cannot use that element ID directly. That's why we created another parameter called element ID, which is which we transfer that existing information to here. Actually, I need to explain it in by typing. It will be better.
Zero are tagged as zero, right? It's not.
When it is zero, let's put something here. It will be better actually. Let me explain you in this way. Let's place a component here. Okay. Anything. This one. I'm putting it here. Now when I select this and go to manage select by IDs of selection, there is an element ID for this item. We have it. But the problem is, since we cannot use this parameter directly, this one, we cannot use it directly. We cannot see it in the schedule directly. We created another parameter called element ID. And we transfer this information to there. Okay? In this case, this item has an element ID, but did we transfer this information to our element ID parameter? No. You see element ID parameter? There is nothing. We will show it now. That's why, because here it's empty, you cannot see this item in the schedule. Because we linked that schedule filter with this parameter only. Okay? I don't know if this is clear for you. This is important, guys.
I have to say something.
Say.
Why you can see this element ID in the schedule? This ID is not share parameter. If it's share parameter, we can use this share schedule. So that's why we created new parameter. What the new this is a share parameter. And we transfer the data there to there so that we can use it on the schedule.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not a shared parameter. That's why we cannot see it in the schedules, right? Directly. Okay. That's why we create a new parameter and transfer the information. Okay. Now, how we are doing this? Okay. Let's go back to our steps file. EDI step 2. First one was the parameter transfer. Actually, let me stop this recording here.